Oh, I'm back. Let's see how the audio is. It's a little small, isn't it? This is maxed out. How is that now? Oh, that might be a little loud, maybe not. How's that? That's still small. Why is it so small? Man, I don't think I changed anything too much. How's that? Wait, is that next? Oh, I just muted myself. What an idiot. How's that? It's still really low. I don't know why. I'm nearly in the yellows, but it's still like tiny. How is that? Do I really need to crank my... If I crank that up max... No. I catch way too much on the red side. How's that now? That might be a little bit better. That still might be a little loud actually. If I put it around there, it might be okay. I need to... I don't know. I always feel like I'm got it about right. And then my speaking voice kind of changes over the time of the stream, so that's another issue. I think that should do it for now. Okay. I was
You
meant
might want to
to,
consider
pick this
changing
thing
your
up.
clothes more often.
Don't tell me what to do, Ada. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to authorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Now, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventure of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around your space buddies. I hope it amuses you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to certain someone are entirely unintentional. Is this meant to be about himself? Note to self, remember this later. No, better, Ada. Remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw an actuality with my own two eyes. A sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab. Just sitting there for the taking if the grey hair were to look away or forget it maybe. Or if I asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. Ooh, is there an actual shrink ray? I heard the rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Welsh's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the last hope of the groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped into two Maret's yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Maret said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat sure fit the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Welsh. Why? Won't Welsh just give me the shrink ray to me, blast into the depths of the labyrinth and to Taurus and back? Let the record show I apologize for shouting him 5 times, but Architect be damned, he's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commanded it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment, and then he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't trust it to someone like me. What does that even mean? What do you mean? It means what it exactly means, right? I ask. That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I used to wipe out the good hand-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect that? Exactly. Now I have until, well, Wells forget or thinks he's misplaced it, and meanwhile I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the groundbreaking in Fallbrook. Wait, there's more, right? No? Dearest Alex, I can tell you how pleased I am finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and your tale of hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for a tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you... I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 provides fruitful. I am looking forward to corresponding with you greater regularly. Your best friend, Udon. Who the hell is Udon? I don't know where you were raised, but I hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with a mycelium of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore an ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Beast Udon. Please respond. Hello. Hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we've discussed. You know, about the Welsh fellow. I'm sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him, and if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Your dear friend Udon. Hello, Udon here. Udon Bedford. We meet when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient of you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance and not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Last Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, you know. Tell me, let me know. Udon. Suspicious. So this Udon fella. Look, there's no calling for shouting. My terminal was busted. I had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells's is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at Last Hope. At the Last Hope. Next time I'm in, I might be able to forgive you. Interesting. This guy called Udon.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Good. Oh, bedbugs in space, really? Hello, Sam? There's no response from the automechanical pilot, the unit. The serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. How do I revive Sam? Stern older man with warm eyes. Photo of Pavati's father. Oh, this is Pavati's room? The modern steel wrench in you. The book is heavily dugeared with doodles and margins. This is not a pendula. Pendula, oh, the plant is not a pendula. Full of modified tools. Oh. Okay, that's Pavati's room. No, you're here. Tweethead's trading cards. Got a little nice library here, don't you,
I
Max?
could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition. That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
What was this passion about?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it. They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan. The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Interesting. Seems quite trusting of you to just...
I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
that seems a little extreme, yeah.
I've been called that more than once. What about you? What's your story?
You wouldn't believe it if I even told you.
That's not... Let's try this again. Who are you? Where are you from? You were the one who started this conversation.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I have to tell you.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him. The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent.
Yeah, exactly, why not? That sounds like a great idea.
Desperation has led me to you.
Ho 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 ho.
Well, I just remembered there actually is a list like that. The Groundbreaker has access to it. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination. Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I
You get a little
meditated, led
smug there.
sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems. Thank you, Captain.
Can I talk to him a bit
I
more?
find myself some...
Yes.
Of course. Are you ready to...
Okay, nothing too much. After that conversation... Pavati, how are you
Sometimes
settling?
I wonder about Mr. Hawthorne. What was he like? Why'd he make the computer a talkie? You think he got lonely, flying about on his own? What? You won't... Oh,
That was almost... Oh, okay. That was almost horrible from me. I thought it was some other conversation. I just pressed 1 automatically without reading the actual option. That's on me. What other perks would be good? Go. Ah, I can have their perks. Decreases the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them less likely to attack this companion. I think that's actually good for you. Wait. But the hacking skill... Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, engineering, right? Thought it would be so. What is this? Why does it have a little screw there? Shot cannon, light machine gun. The bolter pistol. Wait, didn't I have like a revolver? No? Does this share ammo with something? Oh, it shares a... Right, it shares an energy weapon. Okay, so it's an energy weapon if that's the case, yeah. What is this? Oh, it's a toilet. Whee! Whee! Can't take damage from my own ship. All the melees, I probably will break them down. And then keep guns just in case.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I... The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
Okay.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
I don't think I saw anything just before.
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope? When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative. Traveling the system with you, Captain. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? If I had to fix a station this big, I'd be spending all my time trying to figure out what needs doing now and what can wait. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message. And maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remember.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little backbait rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. I need a drink.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs. Yeah, because I knocked my foreman out with a tossball stick. But, to be fair, I wasn't the one who started it. The guy was insulting my Rizzo's Rangers. Look, if it's a crime to defend your favorite tossball team against slander and calumny, well then lock me right up. Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Pum. How long was I out? Both of my batteries died now. Jeez. You charging? Okay, it's charging and I'm talking. Dude, I get what you mean, but yeah, number one.
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. You know something? I am lucky. I ought to raise a glass of 0G to my fortune, if I had the bits. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What do you want? Do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Seems like a decent guy, but not my type of guy. I don't need another hothead. Or do I? I don't know. So Steve Door is definitely an NPC thing, it's not a name.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot. I'd tell you no one's fallen for that line in about 30 years. Then, I'd take the safety off my gun and kindly ask you to move along.
It's a good thing he didn't say that then, right? Right, sir?
Everybody shut the
Sure,
fuck
kid.
up.
Right. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Dang it!
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations.
Oh,
If I have to take a
interesting.
guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much
Oh,
else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Can I get parts from him?
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade.
Okay.
Make sure you bring an empty belly.
What does that mean?
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would,
Interesting.
being a board man and all. He's our liaison. They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony.
Right, so
All
this
their
column's got
interstellar
nothing to
freighters
do
come
with the
through us,
board.
and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them. It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us?
Probably
They
war.
got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Bhavati, this is
The board is
the
necessary
realism.
to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
Max actually
It's a
quite
tough
in the
line to walk,
census.
no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
I like this. Okay, Is this Corporal?
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp raiders and wildcat miners.
Oh, interesting. So it's
Seems
actually
like
really
every
important,
year
this
the
place.
board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
I like this guy. This guy's a good guy, I think. Okay. My ship's impounded, but it doesn't mean I can't get back on board, right? Because if there's Sam... Wait, I can't even on board my own ship?
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Dang it.
I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Ms. Elson, I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Wait, is this... Hold on.
I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor.
Wait, is this... Hold on.
I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this
Yeah, it is echoing, isn't it? Do I need to get my cans back on, or can I? There must be a good balance where I can have my voice big enough, but where the game doesn't echo back. Because right now it's definitely echoing back. Do I just need to... I put this on... Okay.
I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick.
No,
You'll want
looks
to have
like I
words with our
can't
representative
really.
here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade.
I don't want to be using headphones. It's just in winters it's okay, but in summer it's kind of disgusting wearing headphones for a long time. And today's weather's not much better either.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
Okay, at least now that'll be better in terms of streaming. You won't get echo. Whoops. Oh, I totally did not steal just now. Nothing happened. Yep, they're following. Okay. What's around here? Oh. Quest objective requires you enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Okay. But I'll need clearance if I wanna sneak in there anytime soon. You found an ID cartridge to use with holographic shroud. You'll be automatically disguised when entering associated restricted area. Oh, so does that mean... Let's save. Trespassers will be shot on sight of fire. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has been activated, giving you temporary access in this restricted area. Moving drains shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of interrogation. Reset your shroud. Will get harder to talk now. Need a terminal.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering. Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal. Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one, but 2 officers.
It sounds like a real bitch.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes.
Oh, that's
McRed's
bad.
lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter of time before someone brings me McRed's head, or his lucky lighter, as proof of kill. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
I don't see an empty...
You! Drop that mag pick! What do you think you're doing? Just don't complicate my job, okay?
Phew, that was close. There's no empty terminal bay that we can use though. I need an empty terminal bay. How did he see me though? Does the conversation change?
What can Groundbreaker...
No. So these 2 looks like they have the same conversation anyway.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, we need a security terminal. Do I need to open... Because I can't access this guy's terminal, nor this guy's terminal. My assumption is... that it's back here. Back here.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
No? Oh, what the hell? It's just a... just another entrance.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
This is security, and... Well, that was a waste of... Hold on. This is where I... This was my manual save, right? This is my auto save. Is this gonna be... Wait, this is before the manual save, not after. So this is gonna be before I do all the chit-chats. I should have saved right after that. Because I wanted to... Okay. That's good.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Or is there different security somewhere? Is there a different terminal somewhere? Don't think so.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Good. At start.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection.
Monarch. What's that?
Acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Is that a
Anarchists live as
planet?
one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
Sounds like propaganda.
The board's embargo.
Sounds like propaganda that I don't want to hear. Okay, what if... Save. Let's save scum.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
There we go. Sublight, put a bit on one of our impounds generous one. 2. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee and give Lila her salvage. Brawl at the last hope. Freelancer vs board. Freelancer 1 arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udon. Bedford, still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bought snake. Oh, looks like people don't really like Udon. A guy from the back bays roughed up the moon kid, raving mad. Warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McReed grows down there. Not sworn testimony that McReed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Okay, so that was where things were. Okay, before Udon, let's see Gladys. Somewhere downstairs. How do I get downstairs from here? There we
Try not to
go.
be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
But isn't that the type of ads that we need? Wherever you go, ads are the most horrible place.
Scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend
Careful
your
where you
corporate
smoke.
township
The crew
from the
bills us
dangers
for
of
air
alien
filtration.
wildlife and the unemployed? Talk to your local manager about a
I don't have time for this.
This looks important.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
That sounds suspicious.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. and they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Oh, and that is?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Uh-oh.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms, might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got.
I heard.
You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Ooh, candy. This place is well guarded. We shouldn't F around. Okay, let's go to Julie. This is, whoa, look at this guy. He's got the face and all.
Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat
He's
sure
fully
makes
in the
brew
character.
extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Fair enough.
Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Hmm.
If you did, that'd be good, actually. They could use the help.
And if you do, please don't mention us.
I'd have to go over my contract, but I don't think I'm allowed to leave Groundbreaker. Or this stall.
Wait, you sleep in the
What
stall?
can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our consumer. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable. I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a... Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all the ground.
Wow, this guy's fully
Or
into this,
anywhere
isn't he? Interesting.
Trouble sleeping?
He's
Try
not
our lunar
answering any
eclipse
of our
mix.
questions.
The blast will send.
He's just chilling.
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds at Spacer's Choice. Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now.
Oh, wow.
Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice? You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here.
Oh, he's breaking down.
Why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean.
I'm addressing the man beneath the mask.
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have.
No, poor dude.
If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and... It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest.
Oh,
Speaking
Paul
of interest,
Martin.
can
What do you have? I'm gonna buy something from you, you poor dude. But you said you don't have... Oh, it's what the? Stimulation. Oh, we can buy Moon Man helmet. But I don't want it. Heals. Got 3. 40 coin, right? Yeah, okay. I can buy all of them for you. There you go. I hope you're happy, Martin.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Too late for that.
I am not making a scene.
I think you made it into a scene by saying you're making it into a scene.
Am I causing a scene? See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
Who's this?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
Okay,
As for the
sounds
rest,
like you're
I'm trying to
friends.
figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Suspicious.
You say that like it's weird. Like I said, Jessie did me a favor, and now I owe her one. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all.
Okay, you're just a good dude.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Let's give this a shot.
What seems to be the problem? If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors.
Right, she
Requests of our
said
patients
that.
are paramount, so no, you may not see her. She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Suspicious. That's the end of the conversation?
Not without dispensation from Chief Jun Lei, I fear. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as we'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable. Take care.
You mind if I ask you a question? Maybe? Something just took me off guard, is all. Is it true what you said? About being on the Hope?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't rightly know. I haven't figured if you're the sort who'd make up stories. Not yet, anyhow. Well, welcome to Halcyon. I'm Parvati Holcomb. Parvati Holcomb, which you already knew. Okay, I'm bad at this. Reckon we'll have to figure it out together. I mean, if that's what you want. I didn't mean to presume. Sorry.
Parvati's just nice.
Good luck getting to Jessie, and better luck at this work. Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
In some
If you're
sort.
here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. Our delivery man. A brave idiot with a penchant for getting himself delayed. Sometimes by dates, usually by bandits.
Sounds like he likes to get into trouble.
Surgery mostly. Medical personnel are difficult to come by on Groundbreaker. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type.
Sounds like I need to get
though.
my ship
The place is
uncompounded.
probably crawling with outlaws. What can I...
Can you... Okay, damn it. I shouldn't have went straight to that topic. I was wondering if she can help me get to this patient. Patient experiences unusual side effects post-hibernation after his latest voyage. Complaints of longer days and increased boredom, as if time itself is slowing down. Oh, it's just like me. I've never seen complications this severe and am prescribing a high dosage of stims. While I'm optimistic that I can address the symptoms, the cause still troubles me. I'm going to try reaching out to conveyor crews and some corp docs I know on Terra 2 for answers. Update: I learned that interstellar crews call this condition skip flu, and everyone I ask says they know someone who knows someone who had it. In extreme cases, they saw the person's body and mind break down entirely. Board medics and the few who bothered to reply insist the patient was making up to shrink their duties. I don't believe my patient's meningeering, but how do I prove the board won't even review my evidence? Okay, so it's an actual thing that everyone knows about. I can't get in here yet because I don't have... Oh. Does that count? Yes, it does. Are you sure this is an operation room? It looks like a freaking deathbed.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease myself.
Hey, if you're so scared of it, why don't you wait outside?
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Oh, interesting.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Sounds like she's lying.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've gotta do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
Oh, there you are.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But
Thought
if you
so.
repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Nope.
See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I'm held up
Right.
here to lay low.
Makes sense.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear. Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years. If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
So it wasn't
Anywho,
diamond.
I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent. Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me. Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
At least let's try. Oh, so close. There we go.
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it. I'd go with you to see the board's rep, but I'm not great with soft skills.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Where does it all go? Just out into space? They just space litter? Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. Even though it's been night on 20 years since our last meet up on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Conveyor's rights. I got off the ice from a round trip to Dashkova 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we dethawed the Groundbreaker comms, told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week walking for a berth on this little fuck bottom bucket. And because we're kicking our heels and all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses of family I don't see often enough. Debt you won't fucking believe. We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here and I'll respond with communication for years. I feel like...
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh,
wow.
Real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back! I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Ah, whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache Udon fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Sounds like even they hate Udon.
Have you seen this man? Reward offers for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
I'm kind of with that man. Wait, what? This way, I guess? Oh, there she is.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
Yeah, looks disgusting.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. I heard we had someone in impound. Wish I could help. I gave the bureaucrats a motive authority over freight traffic, and it rankles them good when I challenge it. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardets, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Okay, so she's the big boss.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Okay, so this time Spambot didn't filter out the spams automatically. Jeez. Spam. Oh my god.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
She just sounds like a nice lady.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
She's very introverted, isn't this?
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
I heard you guys had a heating problem.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Ew, that sounds disgusting.
My engineers have managed to keep the heat to livable levels, but all the fixes are temporary. This wound is bound to fester. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Right, that's why.
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad faith deal. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive. Reasonable, huh?
That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. I keep diligent records of station repairs, requisitions, and available assets, just like my grandmother taught me. The station's radiators haven't changed since her time, and her records say the parts should be there. I trust them.
Hopefully it's there.
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Oh, is that where the trash get dumps?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back.
That doesn't sound good.
I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
No offense taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence. Good.
Guess that's what's next.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your...
So Udon can go F off for a bit while we go to the back bays.
Who the... Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Oh yeah? Sure about that?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
You know you're wanted.
Yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Are you just gonna shoot me?
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
That's a fair point.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Well, then you better go get
Welcome.
shooting.
We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain. I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
No, that doesn't sound good.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew. We were just sitting in a circle, sucking down exhaust fumes and toasting to the memory of our brain cells. Making this broken angel fly again.
If you want.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
And are you telling me you're the king? Damn it, I can't lie to this idiot. And I'm not gonna bribe him. No! Dang it, he had that energy gun. Is my line level that low? It is. Not now. Did I need 30? To lie to him?
Who the? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above.
I need 40. Can I? Oh no, I'm short.
Even the proverbial unwashed masses would turn their noses up at this place.
Get that
We'd cut them off.
Try to lock it up and running.
Before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart? Not like us.
Not another step in that direction, friend.
Where can I level up? Whoa, what the hell is this thing?
It's so cozy.
How did these idiots not see that it actually would be helpful for them, for us to get those parts and fix the ship? Oh, this is
You're the
the
first
poor
person
engineer.
I've seen who talked their way past McRed. It may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow. I'll get back to my post.
What the hell? What's this? Hitley. It's got a name. Okay, the engineer is safe now.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping for days.
Careful with that shit. He'll end up as crazy as he is.
Step in that direction, friend.
It takes crazy to live in this universe. Crazy cosmos. Crazy cosmos. Guys, one more time.
Was I not meant to do that?
Think I heard
incoming.
Woo! Oh shit. I was going a little bit too Rambo there. Where did this save? What's the other save then? Oh, this is probably best because it's right after I got the engineer out of here.
McRed gave me a taste of the good stuff. I've been tripping.
I need to level up somewhere.
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded, and my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts.
Wait, that's not the
bureaucracy
ground.
for you.
Yeah,
Piracy with a smile.
that's not the Groundbreakers
Am I your dark reflection?
issue.
Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the Groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank.
Well, it's not the Groundbreakers' fault, isn't it? It's the...
The second floor is my place.
Okay, let's see if talking with other people upstairs can get me leveled up to be level 40 on lying. I would rather much talk my way through stuff, or do I have anything that can boost lying skills? Something that I can eat? Oh, the lady actually gave me a candy. Okay, I'm not missing out. Body attributes, nah. Personality attributes +1. Is that how I can get extra? Mind attributes. That's not skills though, right? It's this. Okay, so I don't have anything to level up my lying skills. Let's see if I... What was I meant to talk with Gladys through though? We do need to kill him, do we? Okay. Maybe I don't lie then. Maybe I do just kill him. Maybe I'm thinking this a bit too much. And sometimes the only action required is a good old gun action. Oh, I'm badly wounded. Oh no! Didn't see the medical drone out there that was shooting at me, and energy guns even good people. I didn't expect energy guns to be so good at people.
Here we go.
Go, Victor. On my left? Oh no, Pavati! No, Pavati died! I can't have my guys killed. Oh, I need a... How do I... Hold on. I tell them to go places. Did both of them go, or do I need to like select them? It's been a while since I like.
I'm going. Got it.
Sure.
Oh, actually. Oh no, it's not like they can sneak up here.
Yes, I'll step lively.
You know, this poor engineer.
Here we go. Nice hit.
Okay, I don't want my guys. What? Really? I think I got the plan. I need my companions to stay their ground behind that thing that I just put them. And myself, I shoot them, get the captain first, and then deal with any incoming enemies. What the? Did I die? Why did Pravati die so quick this time? What the hell? No, I'm just really doing the same thing over and over again.
I'm going.
Yeah, I think this is doable. It's just
Searching for another.
okay, better. Oh, what? Come on! I was full health and all. What the hell? I died that quickly. I'm not even a glass cannon. I'm just weak. This is half of the reason why I don't really want to go around killing too much, but
Coming back.
you know what? Yeah, let's go talk to other people first, see if I can make it level 40. Because I can always come back and try to sort these guys out when I've leveled up. And also, the Gladys thing. Oh, I need to give the data cartridge.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook.
Looks like Monarch is definitely the next place to go.
Buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Interesting. So that's... What is this thing? Captain Ardon.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
You sound like a very enthusiast. 8% discount, dang. Doing me good. Two of the same guns anyway. This is diamond quality, so I'll keep that around. Oh, I need to go back to my ship if I want to do this mission, don't I? On Groundbreaker. Oh, is that what Gladys's thing was about? Yeah, another Hawthorne's log mentioned looking for Gladys shop for an old old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads that way.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. Triple flakes and purple berry flavored powder.
So she's a smuggler.
It's almost... Yes. Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in engineering? On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array.
No, I need to go out of the planet if I want to do that.
It came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. If you should find a secret worth... the more... Don't forget... Any...
Okay, so... that didn't lead me to a level up, sadly. Maybe I have to speak to Udon and maybe I can get some experience points there.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
I think everything in here is worth more than I made in my whole life.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He got smushed into bits.
I impounded Alex's ship, not yours. Well, I guess it's yours now if you're captaining it. It's a game we play, he and I. I ask him to turn in Phineas Wells. He tells me he will soon. I impound his ship. He explains why he can't give me the info right now. I ask him to turn in Wells.
That is not a
Around and around we
game.
go.
That's because you want to.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
No, he just got smushed.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman.
That's what they say, but I never seen.
That we
Well,
stop him
I kind of
before he
did.
does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head.
Sounds good.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with? Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases. That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Oh, good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions?
Too
Chief
bad. You guys
Tennyson
should
is
have helped them
supposedly
out.
looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Well, it sounds like you guys
She's
caused
doing
the
everything
problem.
she can. It's your people's fault it's not fixed, not June Lay's.
My, aren't you? Excitable.
But he said the words straight out from my mouth.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference. I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Good.
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now that that's dealt with, was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Can you give me more experience points?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive.
Aren't they
They're here to
compensating?
keep the peace, of course.
Piece of what?
Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status, and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use.
Who's that?
Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile.
Then why wouldn't you use
As this
it?
office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Oh yes, it leveled up. Nice. Okay, let's do that. And then I can lie to get those parts. Rather than going around on a killing spree first. I can deal with this guy later, I guess. And lie to him.
Skin. This ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
There we go. Let's get the parts. That didn't...
Today's my birthday.
Hey, don't say that. It's important. The dude wanted to celebrate his birthday. Huh? Where the hell? Where the hell are those parts? No, this is downstairs. It was upstairs.
Hey, you!
Trouble incoming, Captain.
What? Really? Oh, come on. I got caught for that. I thought no one was looking. Is this before or after I did all those conversations to get my level up? Oh, shit. Okay, my level, I just haven't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Revert. Yeah, I'm 40, okay. There we go.
Wake up. There's no such thing as pizza. It's all open-faced pasta. You've been getting into the boss's special stash again, haven't you?
Where are these radiators? Wait, blue, okay. Steel actually says steel on it. There we go.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Let's go give these parts back to Junlei. Wait, what's up here then?
Got another. People don't like worms in their shrooms.
The hell is going on here?
Find a new friend. This worm, my backside still smarts. Does everyone get branded when they join McRae's crew?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original McRed.
I guess I'm honored.
What the hell is going on here? What's this? Damn, Rita's actually pretty crazy, isn't he? So it actually might be best that he is dealt with. That said, I do want to level up a bit more. Because I want to absolutely body them if I want to go the route of killing people. Chunlei was over that way, right? No, this way. Engineering, here we are.
This is Halcyon.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
That took a few tries.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight man-to-pillar infestation.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle.
Are you sure?
We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside.
Ew.
They got into the radiators, and here we are. If every repair was a one-woman job, I wouldn't need an engineering team. As it is, my staff is busy keeping the station from melting down. You can flip a switch for me, but you can't install these parts. Not quickly, at least. Not on the first try. Able, though, you've proven to be.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Alright, let's fix this heating situation and then we can call it a day.
Lively, Miss April.
I'm not winded. Honest. My, boot was untied.
Would hate for you to get left behind, or architect forbid, become lost.
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Keep clear of the radiators. You don't need to kill the mass killers, but I'd be mighty grateful if you did. Got this thing about giant insects?
Whoops, sorry buddy. You guys really like going to do melee attacks, don't you? There's another one somewhere. It's hissing at me. What the hell? Yeah, you guys shoot him for me, because I can't see a damn thing where this other manticore is.
Everyone all right?
Nice.
Good news? Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused, so they're not thinking about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Okay, if you give me the okay, I can shoot at them.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
So I need to make sure... I need to be aware that the security bots can kill me. In which case... Easy. There's bots downstairs.
I'm going.
Yes, stay there. Having companions kind of annoying and good at the same time. Ouch! Another heal.
That's the last of them.
There we go. Easy.
I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle droplet pumps.
Found some of Chief Guy's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have been gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cell isolation and infection. I hate to put sediment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some work around the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Aww. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cooked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independent outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Dang.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
It did sound like Junei was really the only person keeping this place together by the sounds of it. Have I missed any other boxes? Other than these, I don't think so. As a matter of fact, it's got nothing there. Yeah, okay. Was there something meant to be down here that I missed? Don't think so, okay. Because that's the way I came in. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Space Choices logo stamped on my ass. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities, period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined in writing before I ever set foot on the ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defending its freedom accordingly. To HBB Earth HQ transmitted via probe, archive that source. It is my honor to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Nangray Point, having released our cargo of prefab housing settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the missions have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair stop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I closed this transmission without sending my hopes and the best wishes back to Earth. There's no much I'd heard of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Aww. Groundbreaker sounds like a good place.
Trip over that, right?
You're good. You're good, Victor. You are good. I can attest to that, I think. You know what? Groundbreaker is a good place.
We interrupt your
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Yay, I
If
got
you've
some reputation
time, I believe
here.
Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Ooh.
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Geing, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer. Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago.
So there was one?
A stim that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You've got my attention. You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
I wonder if I can help them
I like
with
to think of
that.
myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. You've got my attention.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
Okay, I think that does it for a bit for my space adventures today.
CNP Boston Baked Beans.
I have a feeling that this gameplay is definitely going to be like another Fallout, and I might abandon it in the middle of it after a few I guess months of playing it, and then when I get like, I wouldn't say bored, but if I have too much to fill on like in one go kind of thing, because it's definitely a long-term game, I think. Oh, this guy's gone. What was his name? Felix? You got a name. Oh, you're the one that, yeah.
Got word on the wireless. Your flag's cleared. You're free to go.
You sound very, very
Hope you enjoyed
enthusiastic.
your time on Groundbreaker, the last free port of call in all of the colony. Made it up on the spot. Pretty good, right?
I don't get it.
Well, I thought it was neat.
I'm still working on it. We don't need luck. We got June Lay.
Yeah, that's why you need luck as well.
Bye now.
At least as an enthusiastic worker, she is. And my... Wait, what the hell, Felix?
Hey,
Why the
Mr.
fuck are
Vickers.
you here?
Do you ever get a little bit homesick for Edgewater? For that ocean stink?
No, I do not.
You're supposed to say yes and go on to explain why. I just want to have a conversation.
That's a fair point.
Of course you do.
Hey, don't say it like
Wait a
that.
second. Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
This guy
Gotta
really
hand it to
wants
you,
in,
boss.
doesn't
It's a
he?
fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
And what can you offer?
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Uh-huh, and what? And what? Consider this
Sure,
your interview.
An interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic.
That's not what I was talking about.
Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker.
Well...
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Well, try my best. I appreciate you giving me another shot at least. If you change your mind, I'll be right here in the docking bays.
I don't think I'll change my mind. He might be a decent fella, but I don't need a muscle. I need someone that's clever. Hello, Ada. Sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, let's save here. And call it a day. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Because tomorrow is dreaded Monday, so I need to wind down a bit. Alright. Thanks for anyone who came along. Bye.